Hey anyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Abhi on Camera. Today we're watching episode 5 of Star Wars Andor. Last episode was the beginning of, I don't know if it's a new arc or the main section of this season. Whatever it is, Cassian finally left his planet and was inserted into a group of rebels on the planet I can't remember the name of. Thing is though, that rebel group has been undercover for years at this point. It's been a long haul mission for them, and he's been dropped in days before the big heist. And obviously there isn't a lot of trust surrounding a newbie, and no trust from anyone, because no one wants him there except Luthen, who isn't on the mission. He's back on Coruscant pretending to be the rich antique dealer who hobnobs with the elites such as Senator Mon Mothma, a major figure in that she is a leader of the Rebel Alliance. She's a big part of bringing the various rebel cells across the galaxy together into one formal unit. That's pretty much our three big characters at this point, three areas that we keep referring back to. I don't know whether we'll get into the Cassian's mission this episode, or it'll be wait until next episode. Will we get into the mission and will we finish it, or will it cliffhanger? I don't know, but I want to get into it. Last thing, if you enjoy my reactions, maybe consider hitting a like and hit the subscribe button to see the rest of them. If you don't, then I hope something in here is fun, or maybe just write a bad comment. I don't know. Let's just get into it. Oh, right. Why did I say in the intro that Mon Mothma, Luthen, and Cassian were the only characters? There's this guy, whose name I can't remember. I'm really bad with names, honestly. And then there's the other girl in the ISB. Like, I've been thinking, this guy might join the rebellion.
Syril.
Blue milk.
Isn't something
Gotta be Star Wars, huh? Can't have white milk. Gotta have it blue. Or green.
By the time you remember to sit up straight, it's too late.
Is he just eating Star Wars Cocoa Pebbles? What's going on?
Might as well wear a sign that says...
You're lucky to be alive right now.
I mean,
we've been down here for months.
It's fair.
So
like, Cassian, you can't trust them, right? That's why you freaked out. They can't trust you either.
Whose is this? Yeah, I saw your eyes go
what
right
does it
to
mean? I mean, I looked at it because it's in the center of your chest, not because you know what it means, because I don't.
I got no idea.
I paid attention to what they were saying, but I feel like I missed exactly what those tattoos mean. A youth center? Is that like what we saw in Rebels, where it's like training young Imperials? Or what?
Other people's never.
They would have taken us down by now.
I mean, yeah, like if they wanted to take you down, why let him be here for years? Wait, what?
Did you eat?
Mon Mothma had a
just came down.
kid?
Take something for the ride.
Never knew that before.
We need to be going.
Oh, change in plan. Dad's taking me. You're taking me, right?
Clear it with her.
Are you serious?
Well,
Am I serious?
Go,
no,
off the hook.
I can't talk. What I'm trying to say is they're trying to make it very clear why we don't see head or tail of her family
It's out of your
while
way
she's running the rebellion.
Apparently the only thing keeping us from liberty is a few more ideas.
A few more ideas. I mean, it's so confusing, isn't it? So much going wrong. So
Oh
much to say,
no.
all of it happening so
Oh no.
The pace of repression outstrips.
If
our
he's
ability
writing
to
a
understand it,
manifesto,
and that is the real
this
trick
kid
of the
is
thought machine. It's easier to hide behind
front of the line
atrocities and
for
incident.
possible death
But we have to
candidates
fight on that
in the
house,
upcoming
don't we?
mission.
Okay.
Also, I feel really stupid because last reaction I was wondering why they wanted to steal the payroll, because I saw payroll and I'm like, why do you want a list of people who need to be paid? I'm stupid. It's the money.
Is this a test?
It's the money dedicated to paying those people.
Okay. There's a low
Okay, because if it's not attached to the rail, you're forked. But since he made a huge issue about it right now, that means it won't be attached to the rail when you need to get there.
Why isn't this in the manual?
I'm just imagining the behind-the-scenes process where they strap all these horns to an actual sheep. Are you telling me you've built your little campground in the correct distance so you can practice making into the Imperial grounds?
What's
Or
this?
what? Oh wait, we're back here. So we're not done with this place yet. Don't forget to hydrate, folks.
It's about confidence. We belong here. We're following orders. The door's being opened as we approach.
That is the number one rule, huh? When you walk into a place, you need to act like you belong. That is a huge thing. I can't tell you how many times I shouldn't tell you how many times I've gone into a place and just got in because I just walked confidently.
Right.
Center.
Oh,
Right.
that's a flex, right? Nobody told him what their hands are, but he's be able to identify it just by looking at them.
Fine.
I don't think this guy's liking it because
suggestions?
not only is Cassian showing up, but he's showing up with a lot of skill. Something's happening. What the hell was that? You don't need to give them that close of a flyby. It's just being an arsehole.
Can you imagine this place with a couple of thousand of them?
I mean, he's trying so hard.
Yes.
He needs to act the Imperial leader,
I can.
and
About your
he's
business, Corporal.
he needs to act like he's
Making
disdainful
ransomware
like that other guy,
knockout
but
station.
So yes,
he's
sir.
just pissed off.
I know this.
So it's interesting. We have
I'm
this
them.
ISB agent
This is how
who's
I do
working.
it. I'd spread it out.
If their strategy
Never climb the
for
same
the
fence
money and all
twice.
they're doing here
It's too random
is-
to be random.
is not well. It's good enough to avoid the ISB. Problem
Two
is,
miles each?
she's a rogue here, which means she's on their tail by acting unlike the ISB. And pills. There it is. This is the thing they want to steal. Please keep it on the railway, but I know for a fact someone's going to remove it for some random reason.
As you were.
Look at that. That's what an interesting way to transport rolls full of, credits. Holy shit. What are you doing that for?
What'll happen? Hey, what are you doing?
And that's why you don't put it on your neck.
I knew it. I knew you were lying. I knew it.
Lying about what?
What is it?
Have time for this.
I need
Look,
to know
Cassian,
who I'm
the
lying
only
to.
excuse
You know
you have
exactly
right
who I am.
now is just say it's a family thing.
Okay, so I guess we know it's not a fake, huh?
Genuinely, I'm just super frustrated because when people are lying in these types of shows, there are obvious lies for them right in front of their faces, but no one ever says it. Dude, you want to explain why you have the thing here? Call it some kind of family heirloom. Tell them it's the last thing you have that belonged to your mom.
I'm being paid. Paid to be here.
Or just tell the truth.
You need to
all right?
know. That's it.
Well, at least he told the truth. Better than lying, but I don't know.
It's charitable.
Clearly, this relationship is in the pits. It's absolute trash. Is that an action figure? Why does that look so much like a Boba Fett action figure? Oh, you still have his hollow. So you're going after Cassian for revenge? That's your choice? Alright. See what happens with that.
What matters is they killed him. He was a farmer. Imperial prefect came in, took his land, flooded it. You couldn't fight him. He couldn't bear it, so he went in a boat and filled his pockets with stones.
Oh.
I always hated
It's
the
not that they
Empire.
killed him, but they killed him. That's actually a much
I don't
darker
really know what
story.
to call how I feel now.
But it explains his motivations.
That's as close to an apology as you're gonna get.
I mean, at least you're apologizing.
It's close enough.
It works. I was wondering if they were going to keep this kind of anger going into the mission, but they seem to have
Harriman's in
chilled
charge
out
now.
slightly.
Completely in charge.
I was just going to.
There's a Sith
Said that an hour ago.
holocron in the back
pick me
there.
up?
Looks just like this one. except freaking huge. And next to it is a cube. I'd assume that's a Jedi holocron, but again, it's goddamn huge. It's almost the size of his head. Well, not, it's like this big. Certainly not as this size. And that was episode 5. The axe forgets. And the back half of that is but the trees remember. It's a really interesting proverb. I don't know if it's a proverb or saying or whatever the exact way to call it is, but it's this idea that the thing doing the damage, for them it's normal. It's common. It grows to forget. But for the tree, for the people being damaged, it's permanent. It permanently leaves them marked and scarred, disfigured, and not the same. Right? The axe, it cuts down trees all the time. Constantly, that's its whole job, that's its whole life. But the forest, that's what it has to suffer with the loss of one tree after another tree after another. And that's the whole point here, that the Empire is just going around, smashing things down, taking people's lives, hurting people, and they just go about their business because that's normal for them. But those people, the people left, they can't forget. Skeen is the one who says the quote at the very beginning of the episode, and he's the perfect example of that, right? The Empire came down, they screwed up his brother's farm, and his brother took his own life because of what happened there. Skeen is what is left, and he remembers that pain. And that's what's driving him right now. And I'm sure that every single member of that rebellion has some kind of story. Like I said, I was wondering at the beginning whether we'd get into the heist today. Obviously, the answer turned out to be no. We're going to be starting off next episode, which I just can't wait to get into. And then, but it was really interesting seeing Cassian try to navigate around them this episode, trying to earn their trust. He slips and shows that he's not useless. He's quite knowledgeable in his own way. It's like he's trying to school them, who's been planning this for years on end, and he shows up like, no, this needs to happen, and this needs to happen. Do you not know this information? Obviously that's going to put them on edge. And then, of course, Skeen finally pulls out that kyber crystal. And to be fair, I said that there was an easy lie right there. But rather than going lie, Cassian went straight with them and told them the truth, that he was being paid for the job. It was the only reason he's here. That's why the crystal is his, collateral. Honestly, I'm happier that happened, because by putting everything out in the open, it makes it more likely that his team will trust him, and things are less likely to go wrong in terms of that department in the heist. Now, don't get me wrong. I know for a fact that everything will go wrong. This is just how this type of stuff goes. First part of the plan, forget the plan, right? It's going to get screwed up. You're going to need to go to plan B. So I know for sure that rail car will not be on the rail like it's supposed to be, because they made sure to point it out this time. With Mon Mothma, we can see how strained her relationship with her husband and her daughter really are. On one hand, I want to say that the daughter is acting like a teenager, but I feel like they're working up to her leaving them behind to choose the rebellion over them. And you gotta make that hard. You gotta make it hard so they give her a family, but you gotta make it less hard so they're gonna be like, that family doesn't really like her in the first place, right? Which drives her away from them to make it easier. And then Luthen is just nervous, because why wouldn't he be? As much as cool and calm and collected he may have seemed, at the end of the day, he's not on this mission, right? I'm sure he would be a lot more calm if he could be there doing the job. I can't say I've done a heist, but still, I know when I entrust people with some work, I'm more nervous about it than if I was directly involved in getting that work done. All in all, I've enjoyed every Star Wars show that has come out in the past few years. I just want to make that clear. I've enjoyed all of them. But Andor easily ranks above most of them. I don't know, maybe there's some competition with The Mandalorian, but really, I love Andor for the same reasons that Rogue One is my favorite Star Wars movie. It's the way it tells the story is like it's Star Wars, but they're not trying to be Star Wars. It's just a story that happens to be Star Wars. I don't know if I'm saying that right. If you get the idea that I'm trying to say, I can't talk, that's for sure. Point is, it's great, and I'm enjoying it so much. It feels weird that we're already on episode 5, but it's only like the 3rd week. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed that reaction. What was your favorite part of this episode? Over here is the next reaction whenever that comes out. Over here is a playlist to my videos. And on my face is the subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe, criticize even. I don't mind. See ya.